Welcome to Cadeau and Janko Wednesdays at Lunch,
Burger Edition.
Matthew,
Yeah.
before we really get into this episode,
Yeah.
we need to apologize to the listeners.
Lay it on them.
We should have had a new episode, this very episode, well, kind of Cadeau and Janko Wednesdays Lunch, Burger Edition, out last Wednesday, but we had a problem with the recording.
Yes.
I shared a little snippet as a very demonstration of how messed up a recording got. We had technical difficulties that resulted in major static and some weird issues in the recording where, Matthew, you were mid-word and then you just like turned into an echo robot. It was just, you were saying something and just
Little goblins in the microphones, I think.
that's it. So we recruited an exorcist. Mm-hmm. He has blessed our microphones.
Okay. I didn't know they did goblin
Possessions.
Yeah. I didn't think it was necessarily a possession, more just a
You'd be surprised.
exterminator.
You'd be surprised at the Vatican. They're trained for all sorts of possessions.
Okay.
Yeah. So for this episode, we're re-recording.
I don't think we've ever done this before.
Well, we have not.
We've lost episodes and they were just a casualty of podcasting. They just get tossed away and no one ever gets to hear them.
Mm-hmm. But this is exceptional. So we're giving it another go. Take two, as it were. And that means we had a 2-week break between episodes. We apologize, listeners. But that means, for your patience, you will get 2 consecutive weeks of episodes. We'll be back next Wednesday with another episode of Cadeau and Janko Wednesday's Lunch, the Burger Edition.
I think what would have been truly exceptional, though, Sebastian, is if instead of re-recording this episode, you just re-recorded your lines for the last episode.
That'd be so
Because I think
unnatural.
As far as the recording sounded, there was a little bit of jumble at the beginning, but I came off scot-free in that. You could hear me. I was clear. It was your microphone, my microphone that you were using.
Yeah.
Jumbled it all up.
So, I don't know, Matthew.
Use your memory. Play off of what I'm saying. And
just listen
figure
to
out what
your
you would
recording.
say.
But even then, it would be so difficult because you'd hear my echo on your microphone. Let's not get into the technicalities of it. Let's get into the burger.
Okay.
Matthew, for this episode, we went to Saint-Houblon.
Saint-Houblon.
1567 Saint-Denis Street. I've looked it up, Matthew. Saint-Houblon, not a real saint. Houblon, French for hops. Not the thing that a rabbit does, but the ingredient in beer that makes it bitter.
Oh.
Hoppy beer, like an IPA.
Wow. It's misleading.
But makes sense. They have something like 24, 25 beers on tap at Saint-Houblon. I partook in a beer. It was all right.
Just okay.
Yeah, it was all right.
All right.
Matthew, what were your original thoughts when you walked into Saint-Houblon?
Far away. A little too far for my taste.
Well, Matthew, that's not saying much.
That's metro rides away. Like
Yeah.
6 or 7 of them. That's a lot.
Not 6 or
For me.
7 metro rides, stops on the metro.
Well, you don't know how I ride the metro. I get
I
out.
suppose.
I inspect each stop.
Each stop.
Yeah, I get lost very easily. Mm-hmm. But I walked in, and one of the first things I noticed, one of the first things that I fell in love with was their lighting. I love that lighting, that Edison bulb lighting.
Edison bulb, not the halogen lights.
No.
It's true. You walk into sometimes a washroom at a certain restaurant, and those halogen lights, you see yourself in the mirror and you go, oh man, I look awful. You see all the little blemishes on your face. You get those Edison bulbs. It's that softer lighting, a little more flattering.
Yeah.
You feel a little better about yourself. You catch yourself in the mirror and you're like, looking good.
Yeah, perfect that way.
Conversely, if you go to like a changing room, I feel like changing rooms almost always have those halogen lights. You put on a new shirt and you're like, I look terrible. I don't feel good in this. They should all have that soft lighting. Maybe a nice scarf over a lamp. So you get that real soft, moody lighting and you go, oh, looking good.
Yeah, not this industrial lighting. It's like I'm not in school. I'm not taking an exam. I'm not cleaning a washroom.
Yeah, this isn't surgery. This isn't a dental hygienist's work.
You want me to buy this shirt, or you want me to go and do something I don't know what, but
mopping something up, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, aside from the lighting,
Yes.
as soon as I walked in, I really enjoyed the sort of a very wood feel.
Sure.
And now that it's getting cold outdoors, it feels nice.
Yeah.
You have wood paneling, nice wood tables. On my way upstairs to head to the washroom, I noticed like a little private room with a curtain. I thought was the strangest thing. There were 2 long benches and 2 very thin tables in front of each long bench, with space in between.
Sounds horrifying.
It seems weird to not have a singular table for a large group.
It was blocked off by a curtain?
Yes.
First of all? Okay.
Just for extra privacy.
Yeah.
And then it only occurs to me now, Matthew, that gap in the table must be so that they can serve people.
Yeah.
You slide right down the middle of the table.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're crawling all over the table. You're getting underneath the table, poking up in between people.
Either that, or they fill out that table and make an opportunity for someone.
What do you mean?
A short person standing on the table is very much like a tall person, a regular-sized person, standing between tables.
Sure.
They can make this an opportunity for a vertically impaired individual to have an employment opportunity. Do you think the short can't carry plates as well as the tall?
No, I think they... Well, actually, yes. I do think that they probably can't carry them as well as the tall.
How is that? Well, I guess their arms are shorter and stuff.
There's a lot of waiters, they carry a lot of plates on their arms. I think they could carry just as many plates if they were proportionate to the size of the waiter.
So smaller portions for a smaller waiter.
Yeah, they could bring all the hors d'oeuvres, all of the appetizers, the desserts.
And then just walk around on your table. I guess it would also not be ideal to have your server walking across your table.
Yeah. How small are we talking here? Like pygmy size?
Like an Oompa Loompa. Like the smallest Oompa Loompa.
Yeah, but they're very, very round. I don't know if the gap was big enough in the tables, I think.
Okay, well, I think Oompa Loompas, they're partially as round as they are because of their pants. They had very wide pants.
Yeah.
So let's go with a munchkin.
Okay. They were just toddlers.
No, those were grown.
Oh, a lot of them were, actually.
They were of full-age men.
They were. The background characters were just children.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, you don't find that many midgets and small people.
If you
In
are
the 30s.
putting together a big time Hollywood picture, you say this picture, this motion picture, will be a color, talkie film with songs and magic and wonder. We need all of the short people. Casting call. Back then, they definitely called them midgets.
Yeah.
You got a midget, you got a dwarf, get on over here to, you Warner Brothers. I don't know who made it. Warner Brothers Studios. If you think you can wear some makeup, you're in the picture.
If you think you can wear some makeup, it's like, I'm short, I can let people do whatever they want to me.
And that's how it was back in those times. Probably, the 50s or something?
Oh, yeah, I said the 30s before, but it definitely wasn't.
Yeah.
I'd say...
It was a color picture.
Maybe the late 40s.
Okay. So speaking of films, Matthew.
Yeah.
You're a big fan of films?
Not really. Not so much.
I mean, enough of a fan to have a pretty vast collection of film posters.
Oh, yes.
Hollywood
I do like
movie
that.
posters.
I like printed items, rolled up and never seen again.
Well, not only rolled up, you have a custom-made container so that you can not have your posters rolled up, hidden under your bed, if I'm not mistaken.
That's true. I wouldn't say they're hidden under my bed, but they're out of the way.
Stored under your bed.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. In case any burglars ever come in. Now you've let them all know where they keep them.
Are these posters insured?
They're not.
Do you have them cataloged in any way so that if you are robbed, you can have a evidence?
Catalog? Yes, I have some Post-it notes and a Word document.
Where do you keep these Post-it notes?
Around the house. I don't know exactly where they're all at. That's why the Word document's a good backup.
Okay, fair enough. But Matthew, behind me right now, you have more posters. Some pretty rare posters, it would seem.
Yeah, they don't really fit the category of the other posters I have, which are just all posters. These posters
Any
are...
old poster. Just any old poster. Do you happen to have a poster for the Britney Spears classic Crossroads?
I don't.
I feel like that's a poster you would have.
That was before my time.
Not
of
really.
collecting posters.
Got it.
I have 22 Jump Street, though, if you'd like.
All right. No, I'm good. But you have, like I said, you have some new posters behind me. Do you want to explain what these posters are?
Yes.
You have a bunch of 2 different posters.
Yes,
but
a bunch of
many
2.
copies.
Yeah,
of
I'm
each.
hoping to expand that collection. It's going to be the collection of... I haven't really come up with a good title for what that collection is going to be yet.
Unreleased films, no?
Unreleased films, but like for negative reasons. Mm-hmm. You know, like not reasons because maybe the actor died or something, but because the actor committed some heinous Hollywood crimes.
So what are we talking about? What do we have here? What are these posters? I've got one here.
This is my life's work.
I mean, this has already got teeth and it's all torn up.
Well, no, that poster is just to hide another poster. But the 2 posters in there are All the Money in the World, starring Kevin Spacey, and we know now Kevin Spacey's not going to be the star of anything.
No, that's true.
Not for a long time.
Kevin
probably.
Spacey with probably the worst coming out I've ever heard of.
Oh yeah,
where he was accused of some sexual impropriety. I believe trying to coerce a teen boy into sexual acts.
Yes, a long time ago.
A long time ago. But this just came to light. And after it came to light, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was probably drunk. By the way, I'm gay."
Yeah.
As if, like, he's now going to get sympathy for being gay.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you shouldn't get don't get sympathy for being gay, but divert the attention.
I suppose, yes.
But that was just
Change
such
the conversation, as they say.
But it was so obvious. It was such an obvious tactic, and I don't know how they couldn't have seen that, foreseen such an outcry.
So this film was not yet released, but the posters were in movie theaters, and you managed to get your grubby mitts on some of these posters.
Well, I was there. I was there the day Kevin Spacey made the announcement.
Okay.
And I was like, this movie's not coming out. I went around, collected all the posters, and I was like, let's see what they're going for on eBay. Still $6 a poster? I'll wait. It'll go up.
Do you think so?
Maybe. I mean, it's got Kevin Spacey's name on it, and he's not in the movie. That movie
so
comes
they are
out,
releasing this movie?
Oh, yeah. It's coming out. It was scheduled to come out December 22nd. Mm-hmm. It is still coming out December 22nd. And he is the second build actor in that poster. He's playing the... I don't even know what the movie's about. Paul Getty. It's something about it.
Geddy Lee, lead singer of Rush?
No. Does Kevin Spacey seem like he could play the lead singer of Rush?
No, that's true. I wouldn't suspect that. No, it's true.
No, but they have recast him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with Christopher Plummer.
That's a big drop in star power, isn't it?
But he's older, so...
Okay, yeah.
With age comes...
Wisdom.
Sure.
To leave young boys alone.
Yeah. Maybe back in all the young boys that Christopher Plummer did anything with have long since passed away.
Oh gosh, oh boy. Okay. So they've reshot his scenes. I suppose they computer plugged him into it.
Computer just put an old Christopher Plummer's face onto a young spry Kevin Spacey body.
It's probably one of those like Control F for find. And then like Control R for replace, and then you just type in Plumber.
Yeah.
And the computer takes care of the rest of it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like when I taught you how to copy paste.
Mm-hmm. Did you teach me that? I feel like that's not true.
No, but I do remember in high school I don't even think we knew each other. We were aware of each other.
Yeah.
We had talked on several occasions, but at one point you came up to me and you told me to stop sending you emails about how to copy paste things. And I was like, what? I don't remember doing this at all. And I still don't have the proof.
Okay.
Because you got into my email once and you deleted all of my emails.
Is this real?
You did this in high school.
I don't remember this at all.
Well, no, probably by the time we got to Dawson, you had gained access to my Hotmail account, which I had since like 1999 or 90 or something. And you just figured I had too many old emails in there, and you were
so I did you a favor and cleared out a bunch of like junk mail.
Everything. My first email ever from my aunt when she gave me the computer and the internet is like, "Welcome to the internet."